This is the Iowa Weather Report for Saturday, February 15th, 2014. And now our first look at the Zero-Z GFS model run. So at noon today we have one piece of energy moving through the Carolinas, and that'll move up the East Coast. Another piece of energy moving into the state from the north and west, and that's going to bring us some light snow across the area, maybe 1 to 3 inches possible with this little system. And the mid-Atlantic and northeast is going to get some more snow, as if they haven't had any already with that storm, and a new storm moving into the north and west. As we go into Sunday, you can see the one system over the Midwest moves into the eastern Great Lakes. The system on the East Coast moves up into the Canadian Maritimes and begins to bomb out. Another system moving into the northern Rockies, bringing some snow there. And then that'll come in here on Monday, and that could bring us some interesting weather with some sleet, freezing rain, maybe a little snow. Some freezing rain, some ice accumulation is possible, and a little bit of snow accumulation as well. That system quickly moves away on Tuesday, but it doesn't cool off. Highs will still remain roughly in the 30s and 40s across the area, as winds are still from the west and southwest direction with mainly sunny skies. That looks to continue here into Wednesday. Mainly sunny skies, a few clouds around, highs in the 30s and 40s, so more melting snow. Could see some fog issues in the morning, especially if the winds are light in some areas. Then the next system moves quickly through, mainly late Wednesday night into Thursday morning. That could bring some rain, snow mix around here with readings in the 30s more or less. And then that system quickly moves away on Friday. Temperatures do cool off into at least the 30s, maybe a few upper 20s in the northern counties, as a new storm begins to take shape off to our west. And then as we go into next Saturday, you can see that system begins to eject out into the northern high plains and western Great Lakes. Some energy also hanging back across the Rockies up into Canada. And that system could be of interest as well. That could bring us a little bit of snow around here. A lot of the moisture being shunted off into the east, though. And most of the heaviest snow, if this is to be right, will be across Minnesota and Wisconsin. But we still have a week to watch this as well. Going into the extended period here on the 26th, we have a ridge over the west and a trough over the east. Well, we've seen this before. The flow coming out of Canada. And if this is right, that means it's going to be cold again. It also means we'll have clipper systems again, which could bring us some light snow if this is to be right. Some rain across Florida, otherwise pretty dry in the west, and that's been the case all winter long. And then as we move to the end of the forecast here on March the 2nd, we have a cutoff low over Southern California. Flow still coming out of the west-northwest. Some energy over the Canadian Maritimes and northern New England. And that could bring a snowstorm there. Some snow and rain around the Great Lakes into the Plain States and into Canada. But here, if this is right, temperatures would be likely in the 30s to maybe lower to middle 40s if this is right. Satellite image from last evening, we had the one storm over the east, over the Carolinas and mid-Atlantic. That'll be sweeping north and eastward, bringing snow in the mid-Atlantic and northeast. Next storm coming in from the west, going to bring some Pacific moisture with it, with some snow as well. The watch warning map from last evening, some winter weather issues across the upper Ohio River Valley, Appalachians into New England. Also a few advisories and warnings across the northern Rockies and Pacific Northwest. The QPF chart precipitation over the next 5 days through Wednesday evening at 6 o'clock, showing precipitation around here between maybe 2 and 4/10 of an inch. The heaviest precipitation over the northwest and also across the southeast and eastern New England.